Hey everybody, I wanted to do a quick review of this Hypergo RC car. This is the H16SC, and it is equipped with GPS. A lot of them look similar but have slightly different features. So the H16SC has a GPS module built into it. So I want to go over real quick what you get. You do get 2 battery packs with this one. I guess Hypergo also sells a high capacity battery pack that you can purchase separately, but both of these packs do come with it, as well as a charger. You get the controller, a pretty extensive manual, and then the car itself, along with some additional components like this wheelie bar that you can install in the back like I have done, and then a couple extra spare parts like these spare clips. So I just want to go through real quick how to set it up, and then I'll show you a demonstration of it actually going. The canopy is held on with these little plastic or these little metal clips, and they slide inside these holes inside these little pins that push up through the canopy. So to take off the canopy, you pull your 4 pins out like so, and then the canopy just slides off. There are these little troughs in the side edges of the car itself that the canopy sits back on when you go to reassemble it. They do sit inside those little troughs, so make sure you put it on properly when you're reassembling it. Here is the car itself. The components are actually surprisingly well made. It's all plastic, but everything is very durable. It does have metal suspension shocks. It's all-wheel drive, so all 4 wheels do turn. You can kind of see the main drive shaft inside there connecting all 4 wheels. But under power, all 4 of these do turn, so it does have all-wheel drive. And it works surprisingly well. This thing is actually very durable, and I've taken it off some jumps and ramps to fully test this thing, and I'm surprised and impressed with how durable it actually is. So I'll get more into that in a second, but I want to show you how to install the battery and set it up. The battery packs, they take a few hours to charge. I'm not sure exactly. I didn't really time it specifically to see how long they took, but it was not bad. Installing them, you just put it inside this recessed area, and the hatch closes like that around the battery pack, and then you turn that knob a quarter turn, 90 degrees, and that locks the battery in place. To turn the car on, you just plug this connector in. It only goes in one way, and the way the cable is oriented, it's probably pretty impossible to put this in properly. So you just line that red plug up with the red opening. You can see right there, one's vertical and one's horizontal, and that plugs in right there like that. When you plug it in, you have to press this power button, but first I'm going to turn on the transmitter. Now this is something, I already had the transmitter on. This is something that the instructions tell you to do the first time you're pairing the car with the transmitter. And I've had to do it several times since then. For some reason, it doesn't automatically connect every time, but it's a very simple process to pair the two. So if you need to redo it, it hasn't been a big hassle for me at all. But in order to pair it for the first time, press and hold this FN button, this function button. I don't know if you can see that. Press and hold that, and then turn the transmitter on while you're doing that, and that light starts flashing real fast. And what that does is puts it in pairing mode, so that when you press and hold this little power button right here on the side of the car, press and hold that. As soon as you do, that light should stop flashing. That light should go solid as well, and the car is now connected to the transmitter. Now, there is also a GPS module on this particular car. So you're going to need to download the Hypergo app onto your smartphone. There is a QR code inside here that takes you directly to the app. I have an Android phone, so I used it directly from the Google Play Store. You can also download it directly from the Hyper 4-wheel drive website, but there's also a QR code for Apple as well. So it looks like they covered all their bases on that. That is really quite simple. You do have to create an account, so if that's something that bothers you, you don't want to put an email on there, just be warned of that. But it is real simple to set up. In order to connect the controller, you have to go to this little Bluetooth controller up in the bottom. Once the remote is paired with the car, click on that little Bluetooth button, and then it'll show you the Hypergo controller. You'll do a scan. It'll pop up there and say connected. The app is pretty cool. It shows you the miles per hour. It shows you your GPS location when you're connected. There's a lot of different things you can do. You can track your route that the car has driven around. You can check your battery. You can even turn your headlight on and off using the button on the app. You can also do the same thing with this button on the controller here. You can turn that headlight on and off using this little function button. There is a trim knob on here that kind of dials in your trim. So if you're going full throttle and the car's steering left or right, you can use this little knob to dial in the control. This thing is very fast. I'm surprised and impressed with how fast it is. And the motor does get hot. There's a warning label you can see here that says there's a burn hazard. If you take the cover off and you've been using it a lot and going fast, do be warned that that motor does get hot. So just be aware of that. I did install the wheelie bar that it comes with. You can set this to different heights using the included screwdriver. So if you want it to be more aggressive and go up further, you can do that. I have it set at the highest setting, but you can lower it down if you don't want it to get as much lift when you're going full throttle, or you can take it off completely. The cover even has these reinforcement areas that are like harder plastic reinforced frame, so that when you do roll it, which you will if you're having fun with it like I have, you'll roll it over and it has skid plates, so it actually skids on these plastic reinforced areas instead of just destroying this canopy. So a lot of thought and attention went into all the little details on this, but it is a really durable, really fun little car. So that's the car. That's how it works. That's how you set it up. I'm going to go take it outside and show you how fast it goes now, because I know that's what everybody wants to see. So let's go check it out. Okay, the car is connected to the controller, and I also have my app pulled up just to show you that. One thing I forgot to mention was there is a 70% and 100% setting on the controller. So if you're learning or you're using it with kids and you want to go a little bit lower, you can set it to the 70% setting. Oops, I have my phone upside down. But obviously you want to put this somewhere where you don't have to use your hands, but I will show you. Try to get it straight and show you how that works. It does keep track of your speed and your distance and all that stuff, but I'll just give you a quick demonstration of how fast it goes. Pushing forward on the stick makes it go backwards, and pulling back on the stick makes it go forward. You can hear it just spinning out. These are nice all-terrain tires. They don't grip as good on smooth surfaces like pavement, but once it starts gripping, so that's 70%. You can say I put on the brakes by pressing reverse. That stops it. So that's only 70%. I'm going to switch it to 100% and give you a quick demonstration of that. All right, so that is the Hyper Go four-wheel drive RC car. Hopefully this video was helpful. This thing's a lot of fun and it's very durable. I would definitely recommend it.